Hello, my name is Alex Mason. Thank you for the opportunity to have an interview with you today. I'm ready to start anytime that you are.
Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Sure can. I covered the Dakota Access Pipeline protest in the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation of North Dakota. And I was attracted to this issue first because it was not yet in the media. It was only on Facebook, and that's how I knew about it. I wanted the community to know what was happening within their own state just a few hundred miles away. A population of people were standing to protect the clean water supply resource from a pipeline that could potentially put it at harm's way. Now, millions of people use the Missouri River for clean water, and not many people knew what was happening at the very tip of it. Overall, I was attracted by the effects of this pipeline and what it could do to the U.S. population, and that it was a very important, unheard of topic at the time.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Sure. My team and I chose to talk about caffeine use versus caffeine abuse. Now, we chose to talk about this because we ourselves use caffeine on a daily basis, just like millions of people within the US. But we want to know how much caffeine was too much for an individual to be healthy. We wanted to share this with the community so that maybe a healthier community could arise without the abuse of caffeine. Our goal was to get the audience to think if they really needed that extra cup of coffee at the gas station or if they could suffice without it for a few more hours.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
Well, I feel like the members of my team would say that my greatest strength is my ability to work well with others. I feel they would say this because, for one, we are very flexible with our schedules. When we needed to meet outside of class, we found a very convenient time for both of us that worked out where we didn't have to travel too much, go home, come back, or vice versa. Now, we also listened to each other's ideas and took them into consideration while working on our project. Lastly, we split the work evenly and helped each other out if one was struggling with a part, so that we both were done at the same time or we didn't have to work on it too much by ourselves.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
I'd have to say that the most challenging thing of working with my team was deciding on our main points, about what we should include and what we should not include. Now, there was so much information about this topic that we wanted to share, but we did not want to bore the audience. We wanted to persuade and not preach to them, so after a few brainstorming sessions, we narrowed it down and converged on the most important information and left out some of the extra stuff that might have put our audience to sleep.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from comm110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
I'd have to say that overall, my biggest takeaway from comm110 is that public speaking is a part of our daily lives. Now, this could be a career or it could be within your career. Now, I know that I am now very comfortable and feel way more professional as a public speaker in the public speaking setting. I now know how to prepare and give effective speeches in almost every setting and feel confident going into it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
Again, thank you for your time and the opportunity. I look forward to speaking with you again.